Should I be afraid of you?
Have you seen my Instagram?
Number 10. Digit. With the creation of this 5-foot-tall robot by Agility Robotics, robot development has advanced. Digit, a little running and walking bipedal robot that was built to take Cassie's place, is so lifelike that it almost frightens people. Digit has a whole human body, unlike Cassie who had merely a set of legs. Digit, a 42.2-kilogram robot, can move around its environment with some independence thanks to other sensors and lighters. It might, for instance, take things upstairs or bring them to your door. This additional function is made possible by Digit's 4 degree of freedom arms, which also enable Digit to carry items and handle them, such as stacking boxes weighing up to 40 pounds or 18 opening doors. Such complicated movements may now be processed in real time, thanks to the strong robot brain. Before shortly, Digit will start bringing packages to your door. Number 9 is Pepper. Pepper is a compassionate robot who was not out to take over the world. SoftBank Robotics developed the 4-foot-tall gadget specifically for reading emotions. In order to get around crowds, Pepper can actually understand 15 different languages, recognize when someone is speaking, and react appropriately. 2 HD cameras, a 3D depth sensor, 2 sonars, and 6 lasers help accomplish this. 2014 saw the release of Pepper, whose original 1,000 units sold out in under 60 seconds. SoftBank stated that despite selling 27,000 units, production will end because to insufficient demand. Pepper was not nearly the emotional genius SoftBank had promised. Nevertheless, during the COVID lockdowns, Pepper's flexibility was fully on show. During a professional baseball game, as 100 Peppers danced in time to uplift the crowd, the robot's 20 motors, located in the shoulder, elbow, wrist, hand, hip, and knee word. Some people, however, did not find the exhibit to be particularly impressive, calling it creepy. Number 8. Spot. It's amazing what a swift 4-legged robot can do. So how does it work? Spot uses 5 onboard cameras to analyze its surroundings and obtain a 360-degree view of the ground, drawing on its understanding of early quadrupedal robots like Big Dog and Chia. The little robot would still be able to stand up even if you kicked it because to its 12 degrees of movement and strong balance mechanism. Also not slow is this dog. It can lift 14 kilograms and move at a pace of 1 meter per second. This helpful little robot is also perfect for evaluating dangerous areas, such as those left behind after a natural disaster. Because it has a 90 minutes battery life, Spot has even undergone testing with members of the British Royal Air Force and the Massachusetts State Police. In November 2019, it was revealed that the units exposed as Quad will be using Spot Small as a robot officer. Companies are also creating gadgets to mount on Spot's back like Trimble, which gathers extremely precise scans of the surroundings and has uses in construction and other fields. At number 7 is HRP-5P. Despite having a name that sounds like a Terminator, HRP-5P is a clever humanoid prototype that could potentially replace people in labor-intensive tasks. 182 HRP-5P, one of the few robots with a height of 5 feet 10 inches, was developed in Japan. Its limbs may also move in a remarkable range. For instance, it has arms with a total of 37 degrees of flexibility, with 8 degrees of freedom in each arm. But it is beautiful in a way that goes beyond its external appearance. The institute that created HRP-5P ICE also made a significant effort to raise intelligence. This hulking creature can recognize objects that relate to the scale of its environment. In one demonstration, HRP-5P is seen picking up a sheet of gypsum board, moving it over the wall and fastening it using an electric screwdriver that is included inside the device. One day it's believed that this amazing invention will be used to assemble homes, structures, ships, and even airplanes. Number 6. Serena IV. The Iranian Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers developed this human robot, named Serena after the Parthian general. Its original incarnation as Serena I, a little but remarkable robot with Persian language capabilities and football skills. Many things have changed since then. In 2019, Serena IV was publicly debuted and marked a significant improvement. Serena IV, which has 43 degrees of freedom as opposed to Serena I's 8, has remarkable hand dexterity and can either pick up small objects with only its hands or with its complete body. This updated version is also bigger. It is also one of the biggest humanoid robots in the world, towering 7 meters tall and weighing 68 kilograms, in addition to being highly advanced. An improved AI was one of the key objectives of the Serena IV project. In fact, the robot has the ability to distinguish activities, count faces and objects, listen to speech, and even speak. Serena IV could be the most sophisticated robot in the world, with each successive generation seeing significant breakthroughs. Number 5. Aquanaut. A robot like Aquanaut has never been seen before. An aquatic robot called Aquanaut has taken the role of the humanoid body and happy face. On first glance, Aquanaut resembles a small, contemporary submarine. In contrast, two arms emerge from the metamorphosis prepared to work on deep-water infrastructure, with little assistance from a human operator. Aquanaut's specification is, in fact, more than a bit impressive. At a top speed of 6 knots, the underwater robot can survey the seafloor. It has a large payload capacity of 91 pounds and a maximum operating time of 75 hours. The manipulators or arms are the most astonishing aspect, though. Aquanaut can inspect a space, fix oil pipelines, and manage aquaculture products with more than 6 degrees of freedom and 360-degree continuous rotation, all without endangering any human lives. The industry standard Robot Operating System, or ROS, is employed by the maritime device. However, Aquanaut is far more autonomous than previous robots, since it doesn't have a directly connected link to home base. According to the company Nauticus Robotics, Aquanaut is the future of underwater robotics. Number 4. Stuntronic Robot. Imagine a robot evaluating the grace and agility of an acrobat as they gracefully fly through the air and perform a backflip. This idea has been realized through Disney engineering, so you don't need to rely on your imagination. Utilizing a robot Stuntronic, this lifelike robotic figure, affectionately known as Stickman, has the extraordinary capacity to carry out risky and life-threatening maneuvers. Stickman can perform aerial flips, twists, and postures with amazing consistency and accuracy because of his advanced sensors. Even though the team is still striving to perfect its landing, creating a 90-pound robot that can flip 60 feet in the air offered several difficulties, especially when it came to precisely controlling aerial motion by preserving angular momentum. To overcome this obstacle, the robot incorporates a sophisticated system of accelerometers, gyroscopes, and laser rangefinders to assess distance and speed, enabling it to calculate its trajectory accurately. This advanced and groundbreaking solution empowers Stickman to maintain control over its rotation and orientation while in midair. It is anticipated that in the future, Stickman will astonish Disney audiences with its breathtaking feats. At number 3, we have Handle. Handle stands for both the industry's future and the future of robotics. The two-wheeled robot that resembles a Segway moves quickly and has a special ability. It can quickly and deftly pick up and stack boxes weighing up to 45 kilograms using a Hoover arm. Handle departs from the typical perception of robots you may have had in the past. The inventive Boston Dynamics team chose a wheel-based design, rather a leg-based one, allowing Handle to move quickly and nimbly across the industrial floor. By lowering the total number of degrees of freedom, this design decision also streamlines the robot's mechanical system. Although this could appear to be a disadvantage, Handle is specifically designed for useful and practical duties in logistics. However, don't mistake its practicality for a lack of advancement. Bots and Dynamics emphasize that Handle leverages their expertise in controlling both quadruped and biked robots, while the software may not be identical. The principles of balance and dynamic control share a common foundation, rooted in physics with a range of 24 robots. Its compact two-wheeled structure Handle possesses the maneuverability to navigate tight corridors with factories and cover sufficient distance for an entire factory ship. Number 2. Atlas, the most famous humanoid robot in the world, stunning audiences with its incredible talents. Atlas glides with a level of fluidity and grace that would have been unthinkable just 10 years ago, thanks to its 28 hydraulic joints and light body. This amazing robot is capable of many different motions, such as jumping, walking, sprinting, backwards flipping, and even dancing. It uses 3 main strategies to achieve these spectacular moments. First off, it has a wide range of pre-designed behaviors or template motions at its disposal for building intricate routines. Second, it makes use of sophisticated sensors for real-time perception, enabling it to recognize and comprehend its surroundings. Last but not least, it makes use of model predictive control to foresee and modify its motion over time. An example of its agility can be seen in a video where Atlas stumbles and wobbles momentarily. only to quickly regain its balance, a feat that cannot be pre-programmed. In fact, Atlas lifelike movements have led many to mistake its viral videos, featuring backflips and other impressive actions as computer-generated imagery. However, the reality is that Atlas abilities are entirely genuine. Weighing a mere 89, capable of reaching a top speed of 2.5 meters per second, Atlas stands as one of the most agile and physically capable robots in the world. Looking ahead, Boston Dynamics aims to enhance Atlas automation, enabling it to perform routines without the need for extensive pre-planning and orchestration as required by previous iterations. Lastly, at number 1, Ameca. Ameca seems to be alive, yet she is not. Ameca is a pioneer in terms of human expression. This robotic creature that isn't quite human can create astonishingly lifelike and expressive emotions by using 17 distinct motors, in contrast to other humanoid robots that focus on physical movements. Ameca, a creation of Engineered Arts, is a device that interprets human emotion and behavior using machine learning and artificial intelligence that learns from interactions. In order to recognize our facial expressions and bodily movements, it makes use of a range of cameras, depth sensors, microphones, lighters, and other devices. By combining this data and acting correctly, it outperforms its competitors in every way. The gray plastic visage of Ameca, though, is arguably the most specular feature. Engineered Arts discovered that attempts to make more human-like robots in past generations typically led to the creation of objects that fell into the uncanny valley of human appearance and were perceived as little ominous. Ameca also makes constant advancements. The entire robot can be readily upgraded because it is designed to be modular. Ameca will eventually be the greatest walking talking machine, thanks to the installation of mobility capabilities. What do you think, though? Is a robotic revolution about to begin due to the most sophisticated AI? That's all. Like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for tuning in.